Hey there, it's Anna. I'm so excited to be here with you to share with you some of my personal stories behind why these cleanses can be so helpful and the difference between some cleanses and the 21-day ultimate reset cleanse. If you're in this group, then you pretty much already know me. I am Anna Renderer. You might be following me on Instagram or in Facebook, or you're currently one of my clients and you're excited to learn more about what the cleanse is all about. I run this thing once a year. Now, I want to ask you an opening question. Have you ever felt frustrated? Okay, have you ever felt frustrated that you were doing everything right? Diet, exercise, and you feel like you're just not getting the results that you want, that you're shooting for. This is going to really help those of you that feel like it's absolutely impossible to lose that lower belly fat or lose that mom tummy, right? It's so difficult sometimes to express how important it is to truly help the body heal from the inside out. But if you've ever felt this frustration of, God, I really want to lose this weight. I really want to reach my ultimate fitness goals, but I feel like I'm just stuck. And then you're asking yourself, well, what have I tried? Right? Like, what have I tried? What programs have I jumped into? What have I done to try to improve this situation? And maybe you've just kind of been like, I've tried everything. Have you ever said that to yourself? Like, I've tried everything. Well, if you have, and you haven't tried the 21-day ultimate reset, I'm going to tell you haven't. And today I'm going to share why it's important that you know this stuff. Because I was one of you back in 2006 when I just felt like I wanted to get to the next level in my fitness journey. Yes, I was a trainer, I was healthy, but I felt like there was more. I always had like this lower belly fat, right? And even as a trainer, I was just like, I wasn't one of those trainers with a six pack. And, I just was like, I got the next level too. And my energy wasn't great. And I know that most of you listening, you have the next level that you're looking towards, right? You're like, I'm here, but I want to be there. I want to just get a little further forward in my journey. And you feel like you make progress and then you kind of get set back, right? Well, the thing is, I thought a cleanse was what I needed, right? I was like, I know that this cleanse has got to be something. I was an exercise physiologist, a personal trainer. I knew very little about nutrition, but I knew that these cleanses were a big deal. So what did I do? I went and I sought out the master cleanse. I did a little research online. I saw stuff about juice cleanses. I saw stuff about this master cleanse. And then I saw that there was a book and I read it and it sounded really good. And so I did this. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried this. Have you ever done the master cleanse or ever tried a cleanse where it completely destroyed you? Well, that was me in the master cleanse. We met, we became friends, and then we became enemies. Yes, we did. Now, I'm not going to go into a ton of details because that's just the first cleanse that I did. But I knew that after I did this, that there was a big difference between something that you're doing really good for your body, like doing really good things for your body, and then there's other cleanses out there, other systems that are out there that can really deplete your body, really take away from your progress, and actually rebound you times 3 in the opposite direction. And that's what happened to me. When I did the master cleanse, you basically live on lemon, water, and cayenne pepper and maple syrup for like 14 days. Doesn't that sound healthy? Doesn't that sound fun? And I thought, okay, if there's a theory or a philosophy behind this, then it's got to be pretty good for you. I mean, there's a lot of people doing it. And I actually had friends that were doing a lot of them. And I had a lot of friends that were doing juice cleanses. And it wasn't until I actually experienced for my own body the difference between what it feels like to go through a cleanse where you completely deplete your body and you strip it of all nutrients and you take everything out of your system. And that's one way of cleansing. Another way is the 21-day ultimate reset, where you're not stripping away, you're adding to. You're filling up. You're fueling the parts of your body that need it the most. So I'm going to talk to you guys about who this is for. And this is for people that want to get to that next level in their health. And they feel kind of stuck and frustrated that they're just not there yet. And so many people say, Anna, no, I've tried everything. I'm doing all the right things. And I bet you are. But if you've never given your body a real cleanse, and I'm talking like legitimate, not one of the master cleanses, not one of the juice cleanses, not a diet program, not a nutrition program. It's actually completely different, okay? And I'm going to share with you why. So this is a cleanse that's going to change your body from the inside out. There's so many things like, yes, there's those body wraps, and you can go to the hot saunas and the spas, and you can exercise, you can eat healthy, but that's all kind of going from out to in. I mean, eating healthy and exercise is an internal thing, but it's not getting you at a cellular level if your body is not ready for it, right? So I'm going to talk about one of these things called nutrient deficiency. All right. And a lot of us are eating healthy and we're working out and we're feeling good. And we're like, yes, this is creating momentum in my life for me to be healthier and more fit. The only problem, and I found this out the hard way because I was there. I was tired. I was feeling burnt out. I was almost just at that rock bottom in my life when I found this, that my body needed to be generated at a cellular level. It was like eating food only helps you when your body's able to absorb it, digest it, and use it for energy. But a lot of times when we have an unhealthy ecosystem inside of our gut, which our gut is another universe. It's its own ecosystem, right? We have cells in the body, and then we have our bacteria in our gut health, in our whole gut ecosystem. And so inside there is what a detox and a cleanse is going to replenish, refuel, and heal. Okay. And if we're eating healthy, we're eating fruits and vegetables and, vitamins and nutrients, and some people are taking multivitamins and things like this, it's going in and out. And it's not giving us what we think it is. We think we just ate that apple and it's going to give us all these nutrients, these vitamins, the fiber and all of that. It's giving us some, but we're not able to really fully absorb and digest that food if our healthy gut bacteria is not there, if we don't have the right enzymes in our body, and if we are losing them as we age and not boosting them up. So there are multiple reasons why this is healing you from the inside out to change your entire gut health ecosystem, which also changes your cellular health and every other function in your body. It's like this inside to the outside, and your body changes, not just for the 21 days, but for months and months after. That's what I love so much about this, is that, most diet programs or most cleanses that you're doing during it, you're feeling really good, right? Some things might be helping you. You might be digesting things better and eliminating better, and energy is going up. But then when it's done, you get this backlash. Like you can't sustain it. And all of a sudden everything changes back to normal, and your body is just like twice as worse off because now there's no sustainability. Well, what I love with the 21-day ultimate reset, you guys, is that what you learn to do for your body in this reset is what you can do moving forward. You wouldn't even have to change a thing, but obviously you do change some things because we don't all want to eat like a healthy vegan on nuts and berries forever, right? So there are certain things, but you're going to learn that this system is for almost everyday life. And the effects that these detox powders and alkaline powders and optimized powders and things that are helping your digestive enzymes and things, that is going to help your body for weeks and months later. That's why I love doing it every year, because I'm like, January, it comes, and then I'm feeling so good. February, March, April, man, I am just feeling so good. And secondly, the second reason that this type of a cleanse is going to really truly change your life and triple your fitness results in 2018 is for the mental and emotional help that it gives you. You know, a lot of times we get into these routines, right? These unhealthy bad habits or unhealthy behaviors, and we get into these rhythms that just don't serve our health, you know, and we don't even realize it. Sometimes it's just like having a piece of chocolate after dinner every night, or sometimes it's just like snacking on the hummus and chips every day, or sometimes it's just not drinking enough water and not having that habit. And sometimes it's just regular things like having a glass of wine every night. We just get into those routines and these habits. And when you do a cleanse like this, you break those. You break the sugar addictions. You break the caffeine addictions. You break the cycles that you're normally in. And you wake up your body. You wake up your mind. And you realize, wow, I'm emotionally attached to this. Or I am mentally in this rhythm and I didn't even realize it. And when we can break that rhythm for 21 days, it completely changes your behaviors moving forward for months. Trust me, when you finish this, you're like, you almost like feel this guilty, weird, like I don't even know how to describe it, but you want to treat your body differently. Like you want to give your body the good things that you've experienced. So it's the difference between like having those bad habits and kind of feeling a certain way and getting into a rhythm versus knowing how it feels to have the good habits and to get into a good rhythm and to break those emotional and those mental triggers that you normally have on a regular basis. You gotta break them at least once a year, and that'll last you several months. Okay? And then the third thing to remember is the extended benefit. I really want to emphasize that over and over and over again. The extended benefit for this program is massive, right? Like I said, generating and healing your body from the inside out is something that lasts for months, right? And it's giving yourself that mental shift and that emotional attachment to food that's really going to help you kind of break the mold of your everyday routines and help you for months and months after feel better and get into a healthier routine. Okay? That is so invaluable. So, you know, to summarize, this is a cleanse that's going to change your habits, but not so that it's going to rebound you backwards ×2, like a master cleanse or a juice cleanse. Some of those are going to make you feel good. Well, actually, the master cleanse is miserable. I don't know anyone that does that and doesn't feel absolutely miserable, because it's miserable. You're depleting yourself of everything. And your body actually afterwards goes through a traumatic experience. And for me personally, it was an unhealthy relationship with food. And luckily, it didn't get to the point of eating disorder, but I felt the tendencies to mentally get obsessed and want to binge. I felt like I couldn't get enough. And then I felt like, oh my gosh, overwhelmed because I didn't want to overeat, right? Because here I am, I'm a fitness expert. I can't like gain weight. And I just felt really good from cleansing my body. But then whenever food came into the picture, I wanted it and I wanted more of it. And I had trouble stopping. And those are like tendencies of what someone might go through with an eating disorder. You know, psychologically, it's very difficult to control your habits around food or to stop or to not obsess about food. So when you deplete your body and you go without and you kind of starve yourself, that is going to screw you up emotionally and mentally. So don't go there. You know, this is a healthy way to eat clean and to give your body more. You're not stripping anything away. When I did this, I felt so good that the only thing I wanted to do was obsessively treat myself well. And I do this every year to get myself back on track. I know that around the holidays, I totally tend to overeat. I overdrink. I definitely eat on the sweets. I make cookies. I never freaking make cookies. But around the holidays, I do, right? And so I know that in the beginning of the year, I like to just completely break those habits. And I like to be like, no, I'm giving myself more now. And I'm going to give myself more of what it needs, more of the good stuff. So I want to talk about what it's worth, okay? Because I know that so many of us, we spend so much money on supplements, on protein powders, on, energizing drinks or whatever. We spend hundreds of dollars on trying to buy things that are going to make us feel better or look better, right? And that's expensive. When you do a cleanse like this, you're not going to need it. You're going to need just your everyday healthy food and beverage, okay? You're not going to need the multivitamins. You're not going to need the, the extra, like energizing drinks that you might be buying, or the smoothies, or whatever, the greens powder. You're not going to need it. And, I know that so many of us also, we spend so much mental energy on like frustration, and we're looking for solutions, for cures on what's going to get us to the next level. We're so frustrated, and it's like we're losing productivity, we're losing energy, we're losing confidence. That's expensive. That time and energy that you're wasting searching for solutions and cures on how to get to the next level and just feeling frustrated at where you're at, this is going to help you completely eliminate that. I know it, and I guarantee it. It's also interesting because I think that with the amount of money and time you spend on working out and eating healthy, everybody who's trying to get healthier, especially in the new year, when everybody's like, I got a New Year's resolution, I want to get healthy and I want to get strong again, I want to feel good. It's like you're going to spend so much money on, working out, or, new gym memberships, or buying fitness program, or hiring a personal trainer, or going to the grocery store, and you're going to spend hundreds a week. I spend over $300, me and my husband alone, each month on just healthy food. All of that time and energy and money that you spend on working out and eating healthy is not as effective if you're not healthy internally. Like I said, if your digestive enzymes are low, if your enzymes alone, your enzymes control every process in your body. If your enzymes are low, you're not going to absorb or digest nutrients the same way. You're not going to, have any kind of chemical transaction in your body isn't going to work as good. If you don't have the healthy bacteria in your gut, that's what we replenish with the cleanse as well. Then you have trouble really, truly, emphasizing that digestion and elimination in your gut, in your colon. The things that you're going to get inside this cleanse. For one, I like to talk about, what is it called? It's called the detox powder. I call it the colon revitalizer. It basically pulls all the toxins from the mucus lining of your colon, and it eliminates it by attaching to, I think it's like a chia fiber or protein that eliminates it from your system. And there's all these other elements in the detox powder that helps then revitalize your internal, like, intestinal wall. It's amazing. But see, when you don't have a healthy house inside, it doesn't matter how many times you paint the house. It doesn't matter what the landscaping looks like outside your home. It doesn't matter how beautiful and clean it is. If you walk inside and it's a shit show, you're not going to impress me, right? And you're not doing anything good for your house if you're letting the inside remain a disaster. That's where you live, right? That's where you function. That's where everything you do happens. And then you walk out and you're like, it looks pretty good out here. Awesome. But inside, it's not serving you, right? And so you've got to think about a cleanse as a way to clean inside. And then when you do that, everything else shines. It shines and it functions better. So don't waste another penny on a workout program, on a diet program, on a personal trainer, on a gym membership, on your healthy food in the grocery store, all the superfoods you're going to go buy. Don't waste another cent if you don't first get your internal health in check, so that everything you feed yourself, every time you work out, every time you drink that water, it matters more, 3 times as much, because you're healthy on the inside and operating at an optimal level. All right. So that is huge, right? It's very expensive not to do this. Not to do this is costing you way more than what this program costs, right? And I'm going to put all the details to what this program costs, and you can click on my links to see your options and to see what program might fit you best. Okay. What you're going to get is, a couple different options. The complete kit for this program is $199, right? You're also going to get the option to get a 30-day supply of Vegan Shakeology, which is $129 value. you're going to get a 30-day on-demand subscription, which is awesome because I'm creating a customized workout calendar based on the 3-week yoga retreat that's inside that on-demand platform. Not to mention you get to see the on-demand platform and what's available to you, and you can extend that membership later if you want to. You also get free shipping, saves you $15, and you're also going to get an invite inside my personally run challenge program, which is a $65 value, right? This is where I'm supporting you. This is where we're doing this together. I'm giving you tons of additional tips and ways of sustaining and controlling the things that you're going to have questions about during this ultimate reset. I find that doing this with other people is the absolute best possible way to experience it. That's why me and my husband do it together. If you have a spouse that is interested in also living a long, healthy, disease-free life, and you care about this person, get the dual pack. Me and Vito got the dual pack. It is saves you an extra $50 on it, and it's an incredible value because you and your loved one can do this together. In addition to that, you have the option not to get Shakeology, all right, and solely just get the complete pack, which is also going to include my invite into my my custom-led program, all right? I want you to check out all of the details, okay, inside this group. This is where I'm sharing all of the essential details. Click on the different links. See what's going to serve you best. If you have questions, comment below this video. I want to answer them. I'm going to jump back on live in the middle of this week for those of you that have more questions about this program, because I'm so excited to truly educate you on this. I want you to know what you'll be missing if you don't take action on this, because I know what I was missing for so many years. I know the difference between a bad cleanse, a very bad cleanse, and a very good cleanse. And you need to know the difference as well. You need to know what your body is going to feel like after a legitimate cleanse happens for you. A detox of your entire insides is going to change the way you feel. It's going to change the way you perceive your health. It's going to change the way you behave and the way that your body responds to everything 3 months, 4 months later. This is an absolute invaluable thing that you can do for yourself. It is the true gift that you can give yourself once a year, and it's a no-brainer. So jump in, make sure you get yourself ready to go. This thing is kicking off soon, early in January. I'll post the dates, but as soon as you can, order your stuff, order your reset. Get the dual kit for you and your loved one. Get the complete kit for yourself, or get the challenge pack so that you get on Shakeology and you get the on-demand membership. I'll give alternative workout options for sure for those of you that don't take the on-demand 30-day membership, but I highly encourage you to, because after that cleanse is over, you're going to want to have Shakeology once a day, and you're going to want to continue how you feel after this cleanse. Trust me, I've been drinking now Shakeology for 4 or 5 years, and I'm not sorry about that. that bill that is in my grocery list every month is well worth it. All right, guys. So I hope to see you soon, and I hope to see the comments of people that are jumping on board. I can't wait to do this with you starting in January. See you soon.